Brookhaven finally updated, and they released a new update for part 2 of the LEGO event. And today I want to see with you absolutely everything that launched. I just wanted to understand what this thing here in the front is. He said it must be a space rocket. Seeing this thing here, it really looks like a rocket. But now we're coming here to the event, and there's a taxi right here, which must be the best taxi I've ever seen in the game. I wonder if I can take it, but now I'm arriving right here, and I was teleported. This is the LEGO event, but with boats. I don't know how this works, but I press this button, and you can see that on the right I have to rescue 5 boats to get something secret. So I'm coming here, and there's a very beautiful tower here. This here is very cool. I'm arriving here to see what's happening. He said, click the button. Man, you're next to the button. I'm sure you can press this. So now he turned around. He said, it's too far. Are you serious? So I'm going to press this other button. Now I just got this small boat, and my friend got this boat too. It's basically the same thing, but I can sit here, and he got in the boat here too. I think he can stay here in the front because we have to put out the fire on the boats up here. I'm going to set the maximum speed, and now I'm arriving here running to rescue this boat. Man, it's on fire. Big, you have to save this boat immediately. Now he's aiming this item exactly here. Okay, I'm going to have to turn my boat a little to be able to save this boat. Are there hoses here on my boat? Apparently there aren't. So on the right, I'm going to grab this extinguisher, and this way I'm going to be able to put out the fire too. Up here it shows how much fire there is on the boat, and there's very little. This must be one of the best updates of all. If you hit these targets, you finish very quickly. Okay, and finally we finished. He said, it took too long. We need help. I think our help is already arriving. You can see that Bob's cousin is coming here. He really is going to help a lot. So he arrived here on the boat, and now let's go rescue another boat. Apparently I have to go back here because this yacht is sinking. I have to rescue this immediately. Now Big started throwing water, but Bob's cousin is looking here. He said, and what do I do? You just need to grab this extinguisher. Now I'm putting out the fire here, and everything is working out. I literally saved this boat, and Big said, I did everything. That is actually true. So I'm going back here. It's funny that Bob's cousin isn't even sitting down. He can fall off the boat at any moment. So we just arrived here, and Big is putting out the fire. Actually, we're all putting out fire. But I'm going to get a little closer to put this up better. I'm aiming exactly at these targets because then it's going to be much easier. Okay, I put out the fire here. Now I'm going to put out the fire on everything. I really am the best firefighter of all, but I noticed a very big problem. We're all working here, but we don't have a firefighter avatar. Okay, I changed my avatar. Bob's cousin changed this too, and now only Big is missing. But Bob's cousin left. He's sitting in Big's place. He really stole Big's place while Big was distracted. Now he's modifying his avatar. I think he finally finished. Big, you look like a firefighter. He said, and you too. Okay, I'm going down here like this, and now we're going to continue saving the boats. This yacht is on fire again. I don't know what's happening with this yacht for it to catch fire again, but now we have to put out the fire. Big and I are doing this, but what is Bob's cousin doing? He said, how do you move this thing? Is he serious that he doesn't know how to do this? We're already almost finishing the job. You can see that there's a lot of fire on this yacht. Now finally it went back to normal. He said, not much, right? It's still sunk. Now finally a different boat sank. This time it's a boat that we didn't rescue before. So we're all working, but up here there is this water button. So I pressed it. From what it looks like, I can control this item from Bob's cousin. Okay, it's very good to know that, but now I have to put out the fire. I really can't stay out of this. Rescuing this is the most important thing I can do. And you can see that up here I'm managing to save the boat. And finally we finished. I just got this boat just for me. Okay, now let's go home. We have to see what we got. So I just arrived right here, and I'm parking this boat. Okay, I'm going back here. The only one who didn't come was Bob's cousin. Man, why didn't you come here? He said, for me, there's still one left. And you? Obviously I already finished. And I swore you had already finished. Big, maybe it's better for you to help him. He said, I don't want to. So who is going to help Bob's cousin? Now he's driving this, and he's coming here himself to work. Okay, this is really impressive. I didn't expect that he would do this alone. Meanwhile, I'm coming here because I want to see what's in this tower. Actually, both of us are coming here, and climbing this tower is a little difficult. I basically have to climb these stairs now. Big got here too. He said, it's almost impossible, right? Are you serious? Here we have this item that I can basically use to put out fire in places, but there's absolutely nothing nearby to put out. Unfortunately, there are only these boats. There aren't any more boats outside the city. Okay, I'm going to climb up here. But wait a minute. Are you serious that you're sleeping? Here we have the microwave, which probably doesn't work. We also have the refrigerator, which doesn't work. At least the sink is working. Now I'm washing my hands. But Big got up. He said, how about we become Lego? Okay, we have to become Lego, but first we have to tell Bob's cousin. Now he's already coming here. But wait a minute, he's already Lego. Literally, he already modified his avatar, and he became Lego long before us. We're more behind than Bob's cousin, and we can't let that happen. So he changed his avatar, and now I'm like this. Literally, I'm Lego. But now I want to climb up here to see what's here. Okay, here we have the command center, and we also have this very different bed, and even the sodas. And probably all this construction is available in real life. But I want to climb up here to see what this is now. Now Big just jumped here. Are you serious that you're already up there? And this light is very cool. Okay, I'm going to try to jump over there. I'm trying to jump here, but it won't work. How did you jump so high? Then he just got here. He said, you have to be good at the game. Are you serious? There has to be a way to climb up there. Here we have this closet, but I'm going to try to climb here, and I'm managing to do it. Man, I just need a little help. Then he came down here. Help me here. I'm sure you can carry me. Then he grabbed this item, and now he just jumped very high. I got up here, but I want to see what's inside here. Okay, this here is pretty cool. So on the right, I'm going to grab this bed, and I'm simply going to go through the wall. Okay, there are a lot of cool things here. And what are these two doing here? He said, there is only one firefighter 28 in Brookhaven, and that guy is me. Okay, now I have to get out of here. I wanted to know what they're doing. Actually, I can't get out. Okay, finally I managed to. This really was a little scary. I thought I was going to get stuck, but I wanted to know what they're talking about. What does the number 28 that you said mean? Bob's cousin is looking here. He said, it's this thing on top of the hat, but I'm the real one. But everyone has the same number, so how are you real? Even Big came closer. He said, I'm the real one. The two of them are completely crazy, and they're even getting angry. I'm seeing that I'm going to have to get out of here. I want to get this taxi just for me. Okay, unfortunately I can't. On the right, you can see that there are only these two vehicles. So how do I get this taxi? Okay, I'm coming back here. You can see that WX is arriving. Welcome to the city. He said, what do you mean? Do you think you own this place? You only say that because you didn't see what's happening back there. There's the most random fight of all happening. Now the two of them are lying here. He said, I don't want to be annoying, but I'm the real one. The two of them are fighting for the most random reasons. He said, wait a minute, I had an idea. Now he became like this, and right after that he turned into a firefighter. And now I'm following him to see what he's going to do. Okay, I'm arriving here in the front. I doubt he had a good idea. Man, we're firefighters. We're not police officers. So he's looking here. He said, you still haven't understood what I'm doing. But of course not. So now he's climbing up here, and now he just got this helicopter. Okay, I really didn't expect that. On the right, I'm going to grab this car. This friend of mine really is a genius. This way we're going to be able to save the boats very quickly. So we're flying here, and now we're going here to rescue all the boats in the most random way possible. I don't even know if this is going to work, but apparently he can't pass through. Okay, finally he managed to. We have to see which boat is on fire here in Brookhaven. While he's going to check that boat, I'm looking at these others. This boat hasn't even caught fire yet. Man, can you tell me what's happening? He said, there's an invisible barrier. It's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to try to go down here. This is actually working. I just have to go a little more forward. Okay, I think this really didn't work. My car is completely stuck here. WX, this was a terrible idea, but I can still grab this item to rescue the boats in the most random way possible, which is exactly by flying. This way I'm really going to be able to rescue them. Great, I'm arriving here much faster than a boat, and now I'm saving this boat. WX is trying to come here, but you can see that there's an invisible barrier, so he had to leave. Unfortunately, his idea wasn't as genius as it seems. He said, I found the first bug of the update, and you can see that there's something flying here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I have to see this up close. This is so weird that I have to see this. So I'm flying as far as possible. I want to know what this thing is in the middle of nowhere. So I'm arriving here. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to land. Actually, I'm going to stay here on top of the plane. But as soon as I got here, this thing flew away. Literally something disappeared from here. I just have no idea what it is. But WX can continue. Go to the city, because you can see that the two of them left here. They're probably fighting in the city. So now he's going here in the front, and everything here is going to work out. I just can't fall from here. WX, I think you're going to crash. He really crashed, but it worked. Okay, we arrived right here, but I'm already going down here. But they're looking at the places that are on fire. He said, I'm going to get there before you. Meanwhile, he's already leaving. Big really didn't waste time, and he's already leaving, but Bob's cousin just passed him. I'm curious to see who's going to arrive first at the destination. And now the two of them are saving the city. This fight that the two of them are having is only helping the city, because now there are two guys fighting to see who can save the city more. He said, what else launched in the update? I literally have no idea. And now you can see that the two of them are coming back here running. The two of them just arrived here. He said, who got here first? The two of them arrived together, but now I'm arriving here. I want to get my boat again, but this time using this menu on the right. Now WX is arriving here, so I just got this boat, and you have to come here too, because I want to test some things. For some reason, I can move the suspension of this boat, but it literally doesn't change anything, but at least I can activate the siren, which is very beautiful. Okay, I'm coming here to rescue this boat. It's the first time that I'm going to rescue this boat, so I just arrived here, and now we have to rescue it. So I'm spraying water here, but I also have to help. I have to hit these targets. I'm trying, but it's pretty hard. So he's aiming this upward, and now I'm sure it's going to work. He's hitting exactly this target. This way we're going to be able to remove the fire more quickly. But for some reason these targets aren't working. Okay, I'm going to put out the fire here, because I'm sure I can. Man, we did a great job. We're probably the best duo of all. He said, especially taking into consideration that those two are only fighting. That's really true. But now look who is arriving here. Big and Bob's cousin arrived. He said, we heard what you said, and we're going to prove that we're better. Calm down. I didn't want to call you guys bad. I just said that you guys are worse than us. But now we're in a competition to see who saves more people. And now we're arriving here at this boat. Okay, I'm going to come to this side. And WX is already saving this boat. I'm going to have to grab this extinguisher to save the boat too. Everyone here is saving this boat. Even Big's team. They really think they're better than us. But I'm here to prove that I'm much better. There are several people here trying to save this boat. And for some reason this isn't going faster. I don't know what's happening. Could it be that it doesn't change anything to have several people rescuing the boat? So he's aiming this here to hit this target, and everything here worked out. We really did very well. He said, I think it doesn't change anything if there are several people rescuing the boat. So now the two of them are coming here running. I can't be late. Actually, I'm coming here running to also rescue this boat. But this time I'm going to do something different. Our goal is to hit the targets. I'm going to try to help WX do this. So he's hitting this target down here. This way we're going to complete the event very quickly. Now he's hitting this other target, and we already managed to save this boat. Man, this really is the secret to being the best firefighters. Now I'm coming in this direction, because soon some boat is going to catch fire. And you can see that they're also coming here. I'm just waiting to see which boat is going to catch fire, because I'm already ready for the rescue. Okay, it's on the red boat. So we're all arriving here to rescue it, and we're going to do the same strategy. While the two of them are only spraying water, we're hitting the targets. I'm helping WX do this. Okay, there's a target here in the front, so let's hit this. This way it's going to be much easier to win. Now he's hitting this. It's taking too long for us to win. I think he's not even hitting it. Now I'm helping too, and finally we won. We're the best firefighters, and without meaning to, we made Bob's cousin and Big become friends again because they had fought, but now they're friends again. But I want to test something very important. I want to see if I can jump over these boats. So I'm arriving right here, and it really is impossible. I'm coming here to this other boat that is on fire, but apparently I can't get inside here. But WX, I need you to get a helicopter. Luckily he left his helicopter right here, and now he's already piloting this. So he just flew away, and now he's coming here to pick up my boat. This here is going to be very cool. This way, we're going to be able to take this boat straight to land. So he's arriving in my direction. He's lowering this thing down here. Okay, I'm just going to have to get here with the boat, and I'm going to be able to climb up there. I'm sure this is going to work, and it really worked. Now we're really flying, and we're literally arriving here on the island. Man, this here is going to be very cool. I just don't know if I can ride the boat here on the island. So he brought me right here. Okay, he released the boat, but this isn't working. Literally, this boat doesn't work here on land. Okay, this is a little bad, but at least now there is literally a boat in the middle of nowhere. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel, and then I'll add you on Roblox.